Hello and welcome to Newfoundland and Labrador Studies 2205. I'm Miss Fleming, your instructor for this course. This is Unit 2, The Roots of Our Culture, Section 5, Lesson 10, Video 1, on Violence and Persecution. Before we begin, we must acknowledge the wrongs committed against the Beothuk people and honor their memory and heritage. As we continue to learn, it is important to know that their experience was not unique, as many indigenous populations all over the world have been destroyed by colonialism and the yearning for power. Beothuk faced encroachment on their land and resources through the 1700s and early 1800s, as Europeans began to settle in Notre Dame Bay. The loss of territory caused the Beothuk to center themselves around the Exploits River and Beothuk Lake, which this image shows. It became their last inland refuge, with caribou herd migration in the area and salmon to fish. Their coastal resources were dramatically decreased. So let's talk about salmon fishing and further encroachment. European settlers began a commercial salmon fishery in the early 1700s, blocking Beothuk from fishing in Bonavista Bay and between Cape Bonavista and Cape St. John. Beothuk responded to this by breaking down weirs and removing nets. Some European fishers were also killed in the process. The station owner, in turn, sent a large contingent of men to clear, as they put it, the country, which meant kill any Beothuk they encountered. No further incidents were recorded. There was a concerted effort by Beothuk to protect their fishing areas through the 1760s, as salmon fishing for them was a matter of life or death. Many Beothuk and Europeans were killed due to this conflict. After the kidnapping of a Beothuk child and the murder of his mother, more violence ensued. In addition, trappers kept Beothuk from the bird islands by shooting at them when they approached the island in their canoes. I also wanted to point out this image. It is a detail from a painting depicting the capture of Demasduit, which we will talk about in the next video. Towards the end of the 18th century, hostile encounters increased. The violent abduction of 2 more Beothuk children incited Beothuk to attack fishing grounds and steal equipment. Beothuk, having no firearms, were not able to adequately defend themselves against gunfire. Overwhelmed by their foes on all sides, they could not hunt sufficient food and began to starve. Beothuk also began to be infected with tuberculosis, a European disease. Those who did not perish were incredibly weakened and unable to participate in their subsistence activities. It was estimated by the 1760s the population already had decreased to approximately 350 people. By 1823, there were only 13 Beothuk believed to be still living. I'm going to ask you now to continue to the next video, but please take a break before you continue with the lesson.